Hey everybody, it's Kateriix and welcome back to Niche. As you can see, I have a brand new Adam and Eve and I didn't really want to do this, but for some reason my other file that we've been playing with in the mountains is not loading. It just kind of stays on the loading screen forever and then it just crashes my game and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get it to open. So we're kind of going on a fresh start now. And I thought, you know what? At first I was mad, but I'm not too upset because I feel like we still have the same goal in mind. So instead of trying to survive on that big killer hard difficulty mountain, I wanted to oh, I probably should have moved Eve up here. That's okay. I wanted to instead collect all of the prehistoric genes. So now we can still do that, so that is not such a big deal. So that's what we're gonna do. I did realize that I had this baby and I forgot to put anything in the mutation menu. Or did I? Looks like I didn't forget. That is interesting. Anyways, I did put the legs in here because Eve has 2 webbed hind legs and Adam has 1, so I kind of wanted to avoid it. And then the eyes, of course, because Eve has blind eyes in her recessive and Adam has short-sighted eyes. So Seiko did not end up so good with her eyesight, and she got both hind legs, so we weren't able to get anything from our mutation menu, but that's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna be okay in that sense. So I'm just gonna really try and collect a lot of food on this island and then very quickly try to move over to this snow biome here so we can start collecting our first prehistoric creatures. So that's what I would like to do today. I will definitely get in there. I think this might end up being a long episode, only because I really want to at least get 1 prehistoric creature before ending it. So that's what I'm going to do. Rota, also he got the regular hind legs, but also having problems with those eyes. So that's unfortunate. Who's this? Dukuvan, who also has the blind eyes in his recessive. But he does bring in those new immunity genes, so I guess I gotta welcome Dukuvan into our tribe here. That's okay. So he can collect from this berry bush that Adam found because he has the nimble fingers, and we will let Adam kind of explore a little bit more. And Eve also has nimble fingers, so she can collect from this berry bush. And let's get Seiko kind of sniffing around and finding more berry bushes. She can actually just dig here, and then we can get those berry bushes next turn. So we've moved everybody, let's skip the day. It's raining, so that's good. One thing that I didn't do last time is I didn't really collect any food on the beginner island. And I think this time it's gonna be a good thing that I actually do. Just so we can get a little bit of a head start on the mountain, because honestly, the mountain does not have a whole lot of food. And we were struggling a lot to get food in the mountain last time, so that's okay. It's not such a big deal. So let's mate again. Good. She did get pregnant. No failed mating so far, so that's pretty good. Hopefully our mutation menu can actually start coming into play here and help us out a little bit. Rota, let's get him moving over here. Oh, he might as well dig as well. Where's he getting this digger paw from? Oh, I guess Eve has digger paw. Something that I never really liked was digger paw, but in the new mountain area, it doesn't seem so bad. It's a pretty good way to get food, actually, so especially if we can somehow pair it with the digger's trunk, the prehistoric gene, that'd be pretty good, actually. Here's hoping anyways. So let's check out Messy, who thankfully got the good eyes. So now I will definitely breed Messy, and right away I'm gonna make her an alpha because she is right away better than her brother and her sister. And who I'm going to mate her with at this point, it could be Dukuvan. Even though he does not have the best genetics, those immunity genes are always important and always good, so that is probably what I am going to do, who she is going to mate with. So that's pretty good. I'm glad that we got someone. She does have the webbed hind legs in her recessive, but that's okay. And she has big body in her recessive. So that's good too. I definitely would like to bring in big body, only because you can become frozen. So I would rather my creatures did not become frozen. I think now that I've realized that these two berry bushes are right beside each other, I will probably get to Kuvan to make that kind of his spot, to switch places with Seiko here, just so I can get the extra food from the Nimblefinger. Alright, let's move baby over, and Eve can move on in here. And she can of course collect from that, and you can still collect from this. And we'll probably move him next turn then. I don't want to waste a rain opportunity to get some extra berries here. So I am going to move Rota over so everybody can collect just a bunch of berries, and just go through these turns. Oh, we got twins! Oh, that's awesome! Oh, I love twins! Oh, so cute! I like it. I want to move you over here, and you're gonna get that. Okay, guys, so we have Kateriix, who he has the blind eye in his recessive. He did grab some different immunities than the other children, so that's pretty good. And we have Tavon, who has good eyesight, not even from the mutation menu, so that's pretty good too. And he has B and F. Let's look at her. She has completely different immunity genes, so these two might end up mating. I'm going to make Tavon an alpha, actually, now that I say that. I will not make Kateriix an alpha, but I might go ahead and, you know what, I don't want to make Dukvon an alpha, but I will kind of change over his gems, just so that we know that he is a potential mate here. Because I definitely want to grab immunity K, so that's pretty good. So let's move Eve right on over, and I'm very excited that we got twins. That's only the second time that I've ever gotten them, so it's pretty exciting to me. And yeah, let's see here. We'll get you to collect there, and then now that he's picked all those berries, he can kind of shimmy his way over on this side and take over Seiko's job here. So everyone else can kind of expand the territory, and we'll skip the day. We're looking pretty good. Messy actually does have the Nimblefinger as well, so I think I will put her on this berry bush and move these two little guys out here. Eve can come back in the nest, and I don't quite know why I put her in the nest without being pregnant, but I guess I'm just so used to it. Lots of baby making to be had right now, and we will move Seiko over here. Kuvan can take her place and collect all these berries, and Seiko can help for now, and Rhoda might as well help too. And he can clear the grass, and we have used everyone's turns, so again, skipping the day. Who's this little guy? Kunukir? He is pretty good too, so he has B and G, and we will make him an alpha because he will be someone that we are willing to mate. So I think I'm going to put all the people that I'm willing to mate with red gems. I'm really looking forward to them giving us more colors of gems. I'm pretty sure that it is going to happen. When, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it when it does, because I feel like that would be a really nice way to kind of keep track of your creatures. Because 3 colors, and even though you can change each gem individually, 3 colors just isn't enough, honestly. So let's see who we have here. We have Ismila, and she brings in some different genes. She's not necessarily the best genetically speaking, like her eyes are not so good. She does have the web legs in her recessive. She has hemophilia, so that's also not so good. Oh, and she's not very fertile either. But I think I'm going to bring her into the pack anyway. She is already pretty old, but I think that I could mate her just to try and grab E and H. How about with you? Rota's not so good. I don't really want to mate him. But I could mate with Dekuvan. Although it might not be a good idea since they both have the blind eyes and they're recessive. Maybe just Adam then. Maybe just Adam. Okay, let's invite her in. It would be nice to find another permanent nest here. 'Cause I haven't found another one so far. That's too bad. But okay, let's move everybody here. Let's get Adam to mate with our new addition, and mating failed, but that's okay. We'll try again next turn. Okay, so everybody collects food. Little baby can move out here. Messy, we can change her gem over, and she of course can collect, and I'll move her over here just so she can get rid of that grass. And this little guy can everybody can just go through the grass and widen out the territory so we can see everything. And we will try and mate again. And it looked like it worked this time, so that's good. Let's take a sniff and stuff. We have another berry bush over here, so let's go grab that. Okay, good. So we've discovered that. As for the nests, I thought that was a nest for a second, but it's just a mole thing for moles to pop out. So let's actually build a nest because I don't want to waste any time. Since Ismila is already pretty old, I would like to have a couple of babies from her and hopefully grab decent enough babies to mate with these other genes here. So I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak up on this mole. Yeah, that's too bad. I tried, but I couldn't do it. Okay, so let's just clear away some grass. I think I'm done mating even Adam, only because I feel like they had some good babies. So I don't know, maybe I will. I don't want too many babies because I want to save up a decent amount of food to take to the mountain with us. And when I take these guys to the mountain, I do very much plan on basically just grabbing creatures out of ice blocks and then probably moving off of that island for a bit. Like, I don't plan on doing much. We're gonna be like a pack of nomads here. That is my plan anyways. Cianala is not too bad. She did grab E, so I am going to make her an alpha because I am definitely going to breed her. I don't like that she has blind eyes and her recessive, but these immunities are always very important. So that is what we will just have to deal with here. So let's dig, get rid of some grasses, and can you sneak up on this guy? Yeah, there we go. So that's fine. Let's take a sniff, and this guy could probably get some sticks over here, and we might as well come over here and grab some berries. So that's pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Of course, we are on the starter island, so I can't really expect us to be doing too bad. So that's quite all right. This guy, I need to start mating him. That's for sure. So, not with Seiko, of course. Seiko is not good enough to be mating with this guy. So let's have her over here, and she can't get to that nest right now. These nests are a little far apart. I wasn't really thinking about that, but you know what? Maybe let's just wait with her then, and then she can use this nest again next turn. That's all we can really do. As for this tree, I'll probably get Seiko to move next to this tree, and probably eventually Tavon too. Actually, I will get Tavon to that tree sooner rather than later, I think. We've got tons of berry bushes. I'm not used to having so many berry bushes. I don't normally stay on this starter island, especially since the update where they made it like really small. But yeah. Anyways, we'll move you on over, and I guess we could probably get you to take over this berry collecting, and we can move this guy. So he has the webbed hind legs, which, I mean, what a pain. We definitely have to do our best to get rid of those for sure. So we can get Kateriix over here. This guy, who do I want to mate him with? I guess I will mate him with Messy. So I'm actually going to get them, well, get her up here to kind of meet up with him. And we can start doing that. And I think that's kind of going to be the generation that is going to move over onto this this snowy island here. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't want to stick onto this starter island for too long. Not at all. No way. Okay. Oh, and there was another berry bush here. I thought I had been sniffing efficiently, but it doesn't look like I have been. Okay, have I used everyone? Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, we got another baby. And C3 is actually worse. And she still only grabbed the E. So I'm trying to grab this immunity H. So, yeah. That's okay though. We will mate and then mating failed. Mating failed again. Ugh. She does have really bad fertility, so I'm not necessarily surprised here. We can get you over here, and there we go. So those two mated successfully, so that's pretty good. Let's get Eve over to this berry bush to take over, and you can, of course, continue grabbing berries from here, and we'll get this guy over to his tree. Because he not only has the cracker jaw, but he has the nimble finger, so he has 3 cracking. So that's pretty darn good. This guy, everybody just collect tons of food, get rid of grasses. Nala, I'm gonna be mating with her, so I need to change those gems over. Just so I remember, because I certainly won't if I don't change the gems over, I'm gonna get so confused with myself, basically. Kateriix, I did say that I wanted to breed him too, didn't I? I think I did, so I'm gonna move him over as well. Yeah, he is an alpha, so I at least did that. So, ooh, I messed up his name. It was Kateriix. Well, I have caps on, but you know what? You can be Kateriix. That's how we'll say that. That's fine, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not changing it again. Anyways, I've used everyone, so let's skip the day and check out this adorable baby. Oh, we got our first carnivore, so we'll have to take care of that. We did get both mutation menu items, so that is pretty good. And he has big body too, which I like because I definitely want big body to be a thing. His fertility is not so good, but he grabbed the K immunity, and that is all I wanted. So let's see. She has A and G. This guy over here, I was going to, yeah, B and F. So if we can find maybe a permanent nest over here, I would like to breed those two together. If not, I'll probably still do it anyway, but that I would like to, yeah, there we go. Great, excellent. So I'm gonna move her over here and we're gonna start getting everybody loaded up onto this platform. But before we do that, let's get these two on the job to get rid of this carnivore here. Can I get anyone else over there quickly? I don't think so. He has 3 days remaining. Well, there we go. So he had exactly enough strength to get rid of that carnivore for us, so nobody had to get hit this day. So that's pretty good. We'll move her over and she will collect berries, and the next turn we'll have her move over to this nest and she can start breeding with Tavon, so that'll be good. And I think this little guy here, Nuke here, we are definitely putting over onto this this platform over here. So we're gonna abandon this nest, and oh, I actually forgot about this here. So let's move her onto this nest so we can still try and get this this H, I think it is? Yeah, so we can still try and get this H immunity. And Nala, you can come over here and you can help out with the nut collecting until we're ready to move everybody over to the mountain. Everybody else, its berry collecting duty, for sure. This little one, she has nimble fingers at least, so that it's not a total loss. It's not so bad. She can help us out with that. So let's skip the day and continue to kind of collect our berries and stuff. So that's what we'll do. You can collect the meat there and then kind of get back in your berry collecting spot. Okay, more berries, more berries. Can you sneak up on this guy? No, I think I missed my opportunity, but let's take that nesting material back and grab those berries. And you can grab these berries, and how about at least collect the berries once and then move this way. And you can follow your mom very, very slowly behind, but you can still follow her. This guy can collect berries, and let's check out this baby. So we have Raisana, who has a very interesting color. That looks almost purple. That's very purpley to me, so that's kind of cool. And she grabbed the H, so even though her genetics are not the greatest, I am also going to make her an alpha, and she's coming along with us, so we just have tons of different immunity genes that we can bring with us, which is absolutely fantastic. So that is going to be their last baby for sure. She does have nimble fingers, so where should I place her? Do we have any more berry bushes over here? We do. So let's try and move her this way. She can grab the mole along the way, so that's pretty good. This little guy can collect nuts, so can you. We do have more on this side, so we'll move him on this side, and they can be on either side. That's perfectly fine. I think we've moved everyone else just about, so let's skip the day again. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about this particular tribe. I feel like maybe it wasn't such a bad thing to restart. So we have Isco. Oh, she has D. Oh, that fertility is terrible. I think I'm gonna have to ignore Isco. She is older. Her fertility is terrible, and yes, she has that immunity D, but I feel pretty happy about the amount of immunities that we're bringing. So I am going to just take the chance and not breed with her for that extra immunity. That's fine, I think, anyways. Oh, look at that, she died. That's too bad, but we can go over here and collect this food. And at least we got both of her immunity genes, so that makes me very happy. Let's move Raisana over here, and you can come over here, and I wanted you to mate with this guy, right? Yeah, you guys don't have the same immunities, so that's pretty good. Mate again, there we go. We did it this time. Let's move Adam this way, and I guess he will have to take care of this berry bush, since I don't really have anyone else. I was gonna put her over here. What was her name? I think it was like Ismila or something. Something like that. Let's see, Cisri? Yeah, it was Ismila. There you go. Pretty good memory. I got it on lockdown. Okay, let's grab this mole. This little guy can move on over. Kunkir, I'm gonna bring him for sure, so we're gonna move him on over. And we are not bringing you. Where can I put her? Maybe she can come over here and get from this berry bush, just because she has the nimble finger versus Adam's no nimble finger. So let's check out this baby, and we're gonna start getting everybody loaded up on this platform here. G and F. That's not bad. Oh, and he has 2 nimble fingers. That's alright. He has webbed hind legs, though. I really wish that this would take a little bit better effect. It doesn't seem to be working out super well for us right now. But, I mean, you can only do so much, right? So let's move her over and breed, and she can make a nest there. That's fine. And let's bring this guy back over too. So she can collect this stuff. Then move over to this berry bush and he can come over here and collect his berries, and we will have Messy kind of hit the tree again. And this guy, Kateriix. I gotta think about exactly who I'm bringing. Like, I kind of have an idea of who I'm bringing, but some of these guys are getting a little bit older now. Like, Kateriix is already an adult. It's totally cool if we bring him. Like, that's fine. But, like, there might be better options here. Like, I'm definitely bringing Raisana. And did I say, I think I am gonna bring Sisri because she got the E immunity. She's not the best, but I really don't have any other option. Maybe here's a time to, like, maybe use something like this. Or these don't have the immunities in them, do they? Oh, they do. So what immunity am I looking for? I think I'm looking for this one. Immunity E. So, Cianala. Is that who I was going to bring? It must have been. Yes, okay, I'm gonna bring Cianala then. Yes, because she's already in alpha. She already has all this stuff here. So she's coming with us. These three, I think, are coming with us. I'm gonna change their things over here. Tavon is maybe coming with us. Only because these two are having babies together, they might not come with us. But their babies will. Adam and Eve, well, Eve has passed away. Adam is still holding on here, but it looks like he only has 1 day. So that's sad. It's always sad to lose Adam and Eve. I don't know. I guess just because they're the ones you start with, right? They're the very first generation, so it matters. It matters. Okay. Everybody else, collect your berries. As I figure out exactly who I'm bringing over here. Let's move Rota this way. Oh, we got a Poison Fang baby. And she has panda pattern, but she's all black. I like that. I don't know why it's blurry though. That's kind of weird, but she looks so cool. A and F. EC, you're cool. I like you a lot. B and F. A and G. Okay. Von Vonro is coming for sure. These guys are all kind of coming for sure. So let's just get them on here like this. And we've got a bunch of bunnies, so that's pretty good. These two might still come, even though they are having babies right now. I think they're still gonna come. I don't know yet. I don't know. Let's get you mating. There we go. She can hit the tree and get in the nest, and we'll at least have one more baby. And yeah, whatever baby she has, I think it'll be the last one, and then I'll decide if I'm bringing them or not. And we're loading everybody up on the pad here, and then we're moving on. And then I think I might leave the episode as long as I see an ice block. So this might be it. At least we'll travel over there. I just don't want a video that is like an hour long. That's all. So I did try to speed through this pretty quickly, but it wasn't as speedy as it could have been, I think. Or I would have liked it to be anyways. Who's this? Duke New, who has A and F, and she has A and F, and let's see. We're bringing a lot of Fs with us. That's the only thing here. You have G and K, so that's all right. He has B and G, H and F, G and F, A and F. These guys both have A and F. It's okay, I think. I think we're gonna be okay if we bring all of these guys over. Oh, you don't move like at all. Oh boy, that webbed hind leg, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't bring this guy. He has G and F, so it's not like we aren't bringing G or F. So I think Von Vonro, I'm not gonna bring Von Vonro. That's what I think about that. But you know what? Let's do one more time. It's hard. It's hard not to not to breed. Let's see. We gotta bring Cianala. So I'm gonna move her over now. You can hit that. And we didn't really get many more nuts, but that's all right. So these guys can hang out there. Berries, berries, berries. Okay. Berries, 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 all of the berries. Okay, all that extra food is gonna be helpful with us kind of going back and forth on these islands here for sure. And yeah, so let's skip the day. We'll check out this baby here. Rico, A and B. Okay, I gotta bring Rico then. I gotta bring her. Okay, so we have to wait a little bit longer, but I gotta bring her. Okay, I feel like we have a pretty good ratio of females to males too, so that's not bad. We're not bringing Tavon. I don't know why I moved him there. I thought that he was Cianala, but he wasn't. I'll move her over here. Oh my god, who's this? Race. Oh, Race. You have C immunity. Welcome. Welcome to the team. You're coming with us to the snow. Look at Race, that albino. I bet you, like, I don't know what I bet you, but I think it would be cool if she, like, came from the mountains already and she's gonna be our guide. That's what I think of it. You know, I'm not much of like a storyteller in the niche games. I know some people like that and stuff. I don't necessarily like it, but in my own head, that's kind of what I think about sometimes. I put a very loosely based story in my own thoughts when I think about like the personalities that these creatures have and stuff. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, we'll just do our last turn kind of grabbing food. Well, I guess it's our second last turn because we will grab food before we teleport, and I need to pass the day one more time before I teleport, because we need to bring this gorgeous little baby with us. Little Rico. We gotta bring Rico with us. Alright, so yeah, okay, so skip one more time. Okay, Rico, get on here. There we go. So we'll get this guy to collect all of his nuts, and we'll move her here just to grab that, just for the extra nesting material. And we'll have everybody collect food for the last time. You can dig there, so that's pretty good. And then we're teleporting away. And I am gonna leave the episode right here. So as soon as so yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it right here. These are the lovelies that we are bringing over to the mountaintops. And that's gonna be it. So like the video if you liked the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, guys.